to Sint Maarten on the Dutch side. We're just waiting for the Air France Airbus A330 arrival, which is one of the larger aircraft that land here. Just watching a Winner Twin Otter depart to one of the islands nearby, and just being cooked alive in the process.
We rented our car through Hertz Car Hire and we booked the most basic vehicle because taxis are so expensive. But this is where we stayed whilst we were in Sint Maarten, which was near Maho beach. We decided to park up straight away before check-in and head down to see those fantastic views of aircraft landing overhead. And actually, there is the world-famous Sunset Beach Bar and Grill. And one thing I did like about this beach, even if you're not interested in planes, the sea is just crystal blue. Rather busy though, so if you do want somewhere relaxing, this isn't the place. And here was our first aircraft arriving, the A330, all the way from Paris.
Well, hello. Come on in to an Airbnb we've booked. So originally we were going to stay in one of the hotels, but they kept on cancelling it, and then the price went up, and then we booked it again, and they kept on cancelling it basically. Essentially, by the sounds of it, they're just trying to get as much money out of people as possible. So we gave up the hotel option in the end and have booked here instead. So as you can see, it's really nice. And actually, just come up here and I'll show you the amazing view of the Sint Maarten arrivals. And here we go. We've got a perfectly timed. We've got a Cessna Caravan just landing now. So let's give you an Airbnb tour then. So we've got a nice living space here and a nice sized TV. If we get really, really bored of watching the planes, we do have a domino set. We have got, because there's three of us, there's also a partition here which opens into another bedroom, studio apartment. Oh, we've got a sink and stuff as well. So I guess maybe they rent this out as a studio, and then actually the other by itself. Nice desk chair. Nice sofa area, balcony, massive bed. Guess that's for them. Do you want any complimentary water? No, but again, it's Airbnb, so that wasn't really expected.
Washing machine?
Yeah, washing up liquid. It's good they've provided some soap and stuff, because normally that's all right. Water, sure that looks like it's empty, but
Kitchen's nice.
yeah. Oh, is there water in this one? Oh, yeah. Very well equipped. We've got oven, microwave, a Ninja blender, which is kind of a bit random, but anyway.
All the utensils.
Oh yeah, lovely. Oh well, it's very well stocked. West Indies. Don't think that works, but anyway. Another massive bedroom and a big bed in here. Nice area, and as you see, amazing views of all the different aircraft coming in. And let's just show you the final bathroom. As you can see, nice space. We've got a shower as well. Oh, maybe it opens this way. Nice. So there we go. That's the lots of toilet roll as well for Ronan as well, because he likes to go for a visit. you join us at Meze Luna, which is a Italian restaurant in the French part of Sint Maarten in the Caribbean, and it's also in the European Union. So yeah, we're tasting, well, we're experiencing lots of different stuff today.
Appetizer, 10 pieces, okay? You have the sweet potato soup, but for the main course, this all pasta is homemade, okay? So tagliatelle. So tagliatelle with truffle, black truffle, okay? This is so good. With oyster mushrooms and you know Copa?
The restaurant was in such a lovely setting, as you can see here. I mean, it was an absolutely splendid sunset and great views out into the ocean there. And the food as well was absolutely amazing. After food, we thought we'd have something sweet. So we initially headed to Dinghy Dairy Bar, which is on the other side of the airport, not kind of on the beach side. However, we rocked up and it was closed. So we headed to another ice cream parlour instead in Maho Reef. And here we are at the ice cream bar. And Maho Reef is just 2-3 minutes walk from Maho Beach. And as you can see here, really nicely decorated inside. The person that served us, she was, you know, amazing, super friendly. And here's Ronan showing off his ice cream. I went for something, I can't remember what flavours I went for now, but I went for 1 or 2 scoops or something. It was great.
So we're up nice and early on our day 2, heading straight over to Philipsburg, which is the capital of the south of the island, which is Sint Maarten on the Dutch side, of course. And heading into the town, parking was a little bit of an issue, not much street parking, so we ended up a few blocks away because the public paid for parking. They wanted to charge us all day when we only wanted to be there for an hour. One of the really interesting parts about this was, as you can tell here, along here, graffiti appears and it really brightens up sort of what could be a dull alleyway. Looking at actually some facts around Philipsburg, I was really interested to know actually there's only 2,000 residents in this city, or well, town. So rather interesting, especially when you can think they've got cruise ships that come here that have, is it sort of 6,000-7,000 nowadays on some of those big icon ones. So yeah, looking along the beachfront, very, very touristy. And this is one of the reasons we weren't a fan of this side of the island, and especially this town. If you do like this kind of stuff, where it's all sort of in your face, bright, loads of loud music, I've got to say it's probably a good place to come. The town was actually established all the way back in 1793. And we did actually see the courthouse, which is one of the most famous landmarks in the town. And that was also from that period of time. So that was rather interesting. Looking at one of the facts about the cruise port, it's actually one of the busiest in the Caribbean. And straight after Philipsburg, we headed over back into the French side of the island. Here we are. There's a animal here that you can just see. If you can spot it, do tell us in the comments what you think it is. Here's Jamie strutting his stuff, getting ready for a photo opportunity. The north side of the island, which is the French side, is a lot less built up. The beaches seem to be quite nice. There's Alex using my camera to try and get some pictures of something, because he seems to just love using the shutter count on it. Looking around, it does seem a bit rocky here, but I can promise you that down near the sea, it does become a lot more sandy. There was a viewing deck here, but we thought you had to pay to get up here, and you could stand on a rock and have a very similar view, so we didn't put too much effort into it. Looking down at the next place we went, I can't remember the exact name of this, and it'll be on the screen shortly, but we were not a fan of it. It was absolutely packed, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This would be lovely if there was nothing on it. So we kind of came here, did a little bit of filming. This felt very much like a Spanish seaside town, where lots of expats live, no matter if they're French, German, Dutch, English. So we headed back into the car and headed back into the main part of the Sint Maarten, the French side. Lots of traffic during the school run. And as you can tell, there we go. There's the EU flag and the French flag.
So on to another hidden restaurant gem then. And we find all these recommendations through Reddit, as you can see down here. This dingy little kind of side street. It all gets quite nice in a moment, as you'll see. We were heading to Le Tropicana. This place does get really booked up, so we booked in advance. I think from memory we had to call in advance, so we called before we even flew out here. And they also want you to call when you land in Sint Maarten as well to confirm your reservation. As you can see here, the view here is really, really beautiful. I really like this restaurant. I mean, it had an absolutely crazy French woman running it, but we loved that. And yeah, again, the food was great. And I know they've had the hurricane a few years ago, which probably explains why some parts are a little bit unkept. And also, another thing to mention, and it was quite cool, I've not seen it anywhere else, we had people arriving at the restaurant on dinghies from, I guess, their yacht, so very cool. Remember, if you're enjoying the video, do make sure you like it, and make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you hit that bell icon as well, so you get notifications about our latest videos.
Not sure what the relevance of the gay Sint Maarten tag was, but anyway, as you can tell, TripAdvisor Excellence certificate, which we always like to see. Totally open air. Went for a Caesar salad starter, which was supposedly small. They were absolutely ginormous salads. The main courses, again, stunning. The mashed potato must have had more butter than it did potato. And the desserts, the dessert chef, I'm not sure if it's their husband for the lady who runs it, he's an ex-Michelin star chef from France. So once again, if you really did enjoy this video, please let us know in the comments. We're going to finish the video here with some more planes from Sint Maarten, so see you again next time. Bye now.
Bye.